Go ahead and connect it. Okay. Once you have it twisted,
So these are for power.
hold on, I didn't see that. Those are for power.
Turn it on. Turn it back on. And then these are to reset it.
All right, so we're gonna do it for porcelain. We're gonna do it at 400 by 200 seconds. We're getting our cups ready out there. Now, there's a couple things you should know. If here it tells you it's hot right now, so be careful on it. Here's the right one and here's the left one. It's telling you the left side and the right side. Now, you could set up the temperatures manually, and then you could reset the timers here. So when it's done, it's gonna beep and it's ready to go. But right now, we're not setting anything up until we're ready to go when it heats up. All right, down to the last second, if you guys can see it. Now, we're not closing it because these are mugs, all right? If it was the longer ones, if it was the skinnier tumblers, we're able. So if you could reset it here, and it goes back to the 200 seconds. Now, the other one started too. And you also start the timer here. So we're done. And then to remove them, make sure you wear gloves because these are extremely hot. Make sure when you're gonna place them somewhere, make sure you have them somewhere because they're super hot. And these are porcelain, so that's why they took 200 seconds. And we're gonna see how good they look. So once they're done, we're locking them in. They lock in. Oh, you have to lock them in, you gotta actually roll them back, all right?
I want to see it. See?
Oh, wow. So it did go?
Yeah.
You gotta manually, oh, there you go. Oh, look at that.
It's going to be the same thing for this one.
All right, we did some easy cups right now. If you guys can see it, I'm ready to drink my coffee out of them. Now, you could add anything. You could add your pictures, your portraits, pretty much anything as long as you have the actual setup for it. Now, these are a little difficult because they actually have a handle. You got to constantly move them around. These are porcelain. They're not ceramic. So they're different degrees. For different material, you need different degrees, all right, and different time. So you're gonna have to mess with them till you get it, the actual calculations right, all right? So far, we like what we see. We learned from it, and we're gonna start making some more. Now, with this system, you could do up to 4 cups at the same time. But it could do the long tumblers, and then they do lock in with the tumblers, all right? Unfortunately, with the cups, you can't lock them in because they have to have the handle sticking out. So let's go ahead and review a couple things on it. All right, so here we have the power button, all right? Now, very important, they give you fuses, 2 of them. And if you guys notice, there is a fuse area right here that you can replace the fuses, all right? That's very important. If you ever burn it out, easy, 2 of them. If it won't turn on, don't panic, they go in there and they're replaceable. Now, the actual system itself, it's easy. Power on and off here. On the other side, there's a safety mechanism that you have to tie them up in here. This is the reset button for the timer and the start button, all right? So when you set up the actual timer, let's open one up. When you set up the timer, then you start it from here. And your degrees, your Fahrenheit or Celsius, it reads both. So if you're not familiar with Celsius, in Fahrenheit it is. Now, to do the tumblers, you could do up to 4 mugs, if you see it, but the handle's gonna have to stick out. Tumbler, it could do 1 large one. Very simple. Now, to set the timer, it's easy. You set up the timer, you set up the degrees, and then you hit the start button, and it starts going. Once it finishes, it's gonna beep. You got your left side, and you got your right hand, all right? Right side, degrees, and timer. Left hand side, degrees and timer too. When you're done and set to go, locks in. You could carry this with you anywhere. And then here's adjustments, all right? Because every cup is different. You're gonna have to adjust it to the likings that you want. Now, for safety purposes, it's best to remove these after if you're not using them. So no kid will start this automatically or by accident. So very important. The system works very well. It heats up and it works very well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video.